Well, hello there, and it's first look time again today. Bit of a story behind this one. I was contacted by a company called AKK Tech, fairly new company, specialising in wireless products. Had an Amazon shop set up for some FPV products. Interesting this one, because normally when I see stuff on Amazon, it's people that have bought stuff from elsewhere and they're just chancing it and selling it on as an Amazon seller. I talked to AKK because their stuff looked a lot like the other stuff, and I said, what, do you badge it, or do you all buy from the same place? And they said, this is our design, we manufacture it, we test it, we do everything. They said you'll see the difference when you get it, so I was very keen to see it. So what I've got to test is this innocuous looking box, which is called the KC02. It contains a 600 milliwatt VTX and a camera, which is the Sony Superhad 2 sensor once again. So the reason I like this is because I thought it'd be so easy just to chuck on a plane or something, because it's already got a cable harness to connect the VTX and the camera together, and then it's just a case of powering it for a JST. And also a sort of more general 40 channel VTX. As far as this goes, I thought this made a really good mini quad VTX, because aside from an LED telling you the channel and band, which is not necessarily a new thing, it also tells you the strength you're on, so you can swap this between 25, 200 and 600 milliwatts with a button press as well, and I think that's quite neat. So it's no good me showing you these boring boxes. Let's open them up on a bench and have a quick look.
Okay, so what is in this box? Let's take a look, shall we? We can split this down into two sections really. First, we've got the camera stuff. So for that, we get this little orange camera. Strikes quite a similarity to the Swift there, and I just so happen to have a Runcam Swift 2. Aside from this, Runcam's got a 2.5mm lens, and this one's got a 2.8. The form factor is practically identical, very similar looking, even to the mounting point. So you get the little mounting and the screws there, a cable for your power, ground and video out, and some instructions, mainly about the going through the OSD on the HAD sensor, and a separate cable for the OSD. Unfortunately, it's all on the same port, so in order to use the OSD, you have to plug this one in. Plug this one in with the extra, so you can't really change it when you've got the camera plugged into a VTX. On the VTX side of things, move this aside. You get the VTX itself, where it's got two LEDs and two buttons for there. The normal rubber duck, and this cable. What's exciting here, and as mentioned before in the picture, if we just put this together quickly. So this is what I was talking about, having this single cable here to connect those together, and just a JST to power. This is some really nice, very flexible silicon cable. This stuff's alright. It's not quite as nice as this, which is all like pre-platted and everything as well. Okay, let's bring in the G-Tank just to make sure this thing works and is as simple as it looks. Just got a 2-cell I've got to hand here. Plug I get right in, and I should really take the top of that. So what we've got on the screen here, as you can see, is the band and the channel, which are nice two buttons here. Change the channel with one button, change the band with the other. Race band, A, B, E and F, or immersion band. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? So yeah, looking forward to putting that on a plane, see how that works. Meantime, let's take a look inside here. It's called the X1 on the website, and indeed is written there, but it's also called the TX862, interestingly. Inside the box we have the tiddly little VTX, another rubber duck, and another cable. Let's put this together. So this one, again, a JST for going in, but on the cable here, instead of a 5-volt out, which you might expect, we get ground audio and video. So there's audio there instead of a 5-volt. Again, you've got this nice flexi silicone, so let's plug this in. It can handle up to 24 volts, so that's 6 cell. And what we have at the back there is the band, the power, and the channel number. A single button on this one. Press it once and you're going through the channels. Hold it in for a sec and you'll see the band flashes, and you can then go through the bands. Finally, hold it in even longer and this will flash. So this means the VTX is essentially off. 25 milliwatts, 200 milliwatts, 600 milliwatts. Mini quad wise, I'm going to run this on 200 milliwatts, which works for me. And after it's set, it just cycles through those settings, so you always know what you've got. Obviously, mounting wise, you don't want to mount it on top of this LED, else you won't be able to see it. So you need to be able to mount it sort of upright like that. Anyway, this I think is going to be mini quad destined. So this has been a first look, so I just wanted to show you what I had and what I'm going to be testing. That'll be coming up soon, so look out for that one. See you next time.